Well, we've been enjoying a lot of sunshine here, and even though the Detroit area saw so much rain earlier this week here in West Michigan, we are officially running at least an inch precipitation deficit just for the month of August. You can see here on Storm Track Live Radar, we're holding on to a good deal of sunshine. Temperatures outside, well, we are warming up nicely at the midday hour, up to 72 degrees. Now, of course, this was after early morning lows that felt like mid-fall, with readings down in the 40s in most places, and places like Cadillac down into the 30s. So 72 now in Grand Rapids, 71 degrees in Kalamazoo. It's 70 in Fremont, 68 degrees in Big Rapids, 68 also in Mount Pleasant. And you can see here regionally the core of the coolest air now starting to shift eastward. But notice what's going on back to our west. We've got a lot of warm air starting to build already. Western Wisconsin, central and eastern Minnesota. Temperatures are already in the upper 70s to even low 80s. What's going to be happening during the next couple of days, the overall pattern is going to be shifting in the atmosphere. We've had that cool northwesterly flow in the upper atmosphere pivoting around behind that departing low pressure center. Of course, the culprit for producing all that rain earlier this week in the Detroit metro area. That moves away, and we're going to start to flatten out the jet stream flow, or the upper level steering winds in the atmosphere. And as those become more west to east, we will finally tap some of that warm air that's been building out of the central United States. Of course, as we make those transitions, that's when we have to look at the potential for some showers and even some thunderstorms. So we're dry today. The sunshine holds from start to finish. I think we're going to see a few clouds start to roll in overnight tonight into early tomorrow, then tomorrow afternoon into the early evening. A few showers and storms will be developing as we really start to see some of that warmer, more humid and more unstable air come our way. Showers and storms, then this band that right now is located out in the Central Plains, that'll be moving our way later tomorrow night into the day, at least into the first part of the day, Sunday. Once that clears out of the way, we do briefly get a little cooler for Monday with highs only in the 70s, and that's after our weekend highs in the low 80s. And then the rest of the Storm Team 8-day forecast will show us with return to warmer and muggier weather by the middle to tail end of next week. In fact, by the end of next week, Rick, finally for the first time this season, we have the potential to hit 90 degrees. Can you believe here we are? It's August 15th, haven't hit 90 yet this season. Looks like by the end of next week we have that chance.
And people always get angry when I complain about the weather. So I should say on the upside, gardens and lawns look great this year. I mean, in August they could be a lot more brown or burned up. So there is an upside to this cool weather. Yeah,
the cooler weather we don't lose as much of that moisture back into the atmosphere, so that's a nice treat. Although my flowers, I think I was kind of negligent at my green thumb this year. I traveled a little too much, and I lost them all. So
that's operator error.
I'm planting some plastic ones, just so I still look the part this year. Right. Don't tell anybody.
I won't tell a soul, and nobody heard you.
No.
Thanks, Terry.